We're live in the poker room, and I'm Pakman James. Today, my guest is
CAMRUNDACITY, man. You already know how we doing.
It's your boy JWARD, shot by JWARD SP.
Yeah, man, we in the building.
Low-key worldwide.
Shout out CMC.
Much love. What's going on today, fellas?
Coolin', man.
It's a beautiful Sunday.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
Blessed to be here.
You know, it's football Sunday type shit.
Yeah.
LSU, yeah, shout out LSU.
Beat Alabama.
Yeah, the day before on a Saturday.
Facts. Shit was amazing.
That was last week.
Barely beat Arkansas.
Right.
Yes.
W's a W.
Right.
2 weeks
Bro,
Then we're going to Georgia.
how crazy is Harold Perkins, that freshman?
Yeah,
he had 4 sacks yesterday.
Yeah,
2
they-
forced fumbles.
Then that fumble, that last fumble.
Yeah,
man,
saved the game.
Yeah,
Saved
I didn't really
it.
watch it, though.
Saved it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I watched the end. I was like, man, they let him come back.
That's cool. That's crazy.
Then Dustin Poirier won last night.
All right, shout out all the freshmen that doing their shit, though. You know, big moves on the LSU.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier, the fighter, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Lafayette. Huh?
Yeah, he's from Lafayette. He won last night. Beat the shit out of his opponent, and then he choked him out.
That's what's up.
He been doing this thing. I've been hearing about him.
Right. He's just, I watched one of his fights for sure.
Check him out.
Yeah, Lafayette for sure.
Let the people know where y'all from, fellas.
Yeah, man, you bought from Lafayette, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised.
Yeah, I'm from Lafayette, north side, Lafayette, Louisiana, born and raised,
You know what I'm saying?
337, hometown.
Yeah, baby. Louisiana.
Touch on Run the City.
Well, Run the City is basically for all my hustlers, everybody that has like a passion. You know what I'm saying? Don't even matter how old. You know what I'm saying? Young, old. Just get up and start running. So that's what it really was for me at a time, because it was like, my boy always told me you have to have something for yourself. So Run the City just started where I needed something for myself. You know what I'm saying? It's attached to my name. My Instagram name is CAMRUNDACITY. You know what I'm saying? It plays in times of my name. So my brand means a lot for myself than just what it, it's for other people. You know what I'm saying? So I push myself. It's something for me to reflect, you know what I'm saying, just to put out. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I like. So, and I also use it for a message for kids. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, older people too that just have a passion, I always get up and run.
Like that.
Yeah,
like
straight
that.
up.
Yeah, you feel me? That's
For
what it
sure.
was.
Most definitely. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
Run the City, it came about, I want to say, 2016,
Yeah.
2015, but he was doing custom before, I remember.
Yeah, bleaching t-shirts, band t-shirts. Yeah, man, I can't really say how I kind of found all what I got going on, but it was just something like, I did for myself. I posted it, and it was like, you selling that? Yeah.
So, like, I want to say in 2015, we started a creative collective called Low-Key Worldwide,
Yes, sir.
which was a group of 6 individuals, and basically it was like we had a marketing manager, CEO, and we basically just were a group of friends, but we we want to express ourselves. We want to show, is everybody doing it? Everybody's, showing the culture in this city. We want to put it out in a creative way, in our own perspective, like type of thing. So we went down the line. We was like, okay, we already had a rapper, which was Cold Dope. We were listening to
Playing
it.
that background, shout out.
And then
Shout out Kodo.
Cam had he was always, I want to say,
I was fashion forward.
and he liked to draw.
Yeah.
And we needed someone that was going to be in charge of the fashion and the look of the brand. So we was like, him, clothing. So it kind of felt.
It was really graphic
Yeah.
design, though. I was really into graphic design in high school, in academy. So it's kind of like forced on. My boys went to Lafayette, so it just was something that eventually I just got lucky to have
Right.
that skill. So we just took it to the brand.
Yeah, he created, from off Low-Key Worldwide, he created his own brand. Like, everybody had their own thing. I picked up a camera. I became shot by JWARD. We had Cold Dope. He became Cold Dope. And then we
Need some
had,
new music, Kodo.
right, we had another photographer, R.I.P. Tyler,
RPT, man.
High Rise Cinema.
High Rise Cinema.
He was our photographer, so everybody just had their own entities and their own brands. Smooth, he was a rapper, but we made it together as one. So
Right.
Run the City came about as something that grew.
Right.
Yes, sir. It's something that most definitely grew. Right now, y'all running the city.
Yeah, man. Got to keep doing it, even if they think we stop.
Yes, sir. What's the dad hat you guys first dropped?
Man, the dad hats. No, it's actually I want to say the white T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
shout out to my boy Brian. He was my manager at the time. He believed what I had going on. I was working at Lids. And then it started, after the T-shirts, then it started the hats, the dad hats. And he was actually letting me put them in the store. But it was just more of what, if, you know, it was a display. So if you bought it, it was at Lids price. I didn't make no money off it. So it was just more promotional, you feel me? So it was really the white T-shirts with the Running Man and the money logo. Because that's what was on the mind, you know. But
Facts.
that was the real first drop that we had, and then it was the dad hats, and we just went from there. It was like a lot of custom work after that, like a bunch of custom.
Always, yeah, we always did keep the custom work, the brand.
Yeah.
I want to say, but the white tees came out like 2017. I want to say.
Yeah, it was late because we was doing a lot of stuff with Low Key Worldwide at the time. Like,
They were throwing parties.
yeah, we was throwing parties.
Pop-ups.
Yeah, it wasn't really a party though. It was more of like, it was like an event. It was like something that you kind of, creators had to be a part of. You feel me? So like we did the pop-up shop during the day, and then we had the event during the night, where you had artists perform, and local brand, shout out Premium. They was really one of the first ones there too, while I was doing the custom clothing.
Yeah, and this all came about in 2017. We came up with an event called the Safe House. A lot of people familiar with it, and it's something, it was like an annual thing we came up with to showcase, you know, artists, because you know all these other cities, they have their festivals and they have their spin-off, they have showcases and things like that, events. But we felt like the youth of Lafayette, especially the type of crowd that we mess with, fuck with, you know what I'm saying, we ain't really have nothing, like we just people walk downtown for festival, nothing cool, you know, going on. So we had a house that we use, and he came up with the day party, which was the pop-up. It would have like events, you know, like you said, artists performing, all kind of local artists perform. And then later that night, we would have the party, like the Safe House, the event.
Yeah.
It would go crazy. So.
Well, we'll get back to the Safe House parties.
Right.
We'll get back to that. Did the player pop-up add more fire to the brand?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that was really I want to say almost definitely one of the first pop-ups as Run the City. And I ain't gonna lie, it was like friends and family that kind of came through. It was secluded, and it was just something that we made something out of nothing. Like everything we do is something out of nothing.
Right.
So
it means much more, you know.
Right, and it was
personal.
like so since we did it, it was just like something that we accomplished. You feel me? So it was just an accomplishment at the time. You feel me? So it just gave us something to continue to do, like we done did it. You know.
Yeah.
And that was what, 2018 or?
I ain't gonna lie, man.
2018
time passed so fast.
Had to be 2018 when we did that, I think.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm alive if I say
it was a dope event. Like the location was in River Ranch.
Yeah.
We had
yeah, shout out to the lady. I can't.
We had like a loft apartment that we did in there. It was we made it a vibe. Like I say, like you said, we use our resources, the best of what we had, and we just be creative with it and give
pizza.
a vibe.
Right.
Food, video games.
It was cool. Yeah, we had shoes, consignment too. So we were reselling sneakers.
It was real dope. Did they have a Safe House party, 2018?
Yeah, they did.
How was that? Any epic memories?
Yeah, it was pretty lit.
Yeah, that'll work.
Wait, yeah, that was, which one that was? Because we had Safe House 4, and right before COVID hit, we was gonna have Safe House 5, but you know that changed everything, you know. But we did 4 of them.
There might have been 2.
I think. No, yeah, no, because it was after Graham.
Okay, so it was definitely probably the second to last one that we did.
Yeah, probably 3 or 4.
3 was big though, but yeah, around that time we had that. It was cool.
So should we be expecting a Safe House 7? Because we gonna skip 6. You know, ain't nobody rocking with the number 6.
In a different way, probably.
Yeah. Well, we might do something of that nature, but it's gonna be burning. It's gonna be very exclusive.
Right.
It's gonna be the last one, the last since the 5. We're going for the finale. That's how the last before COVID. That's what we wanted it to be. It was gonna be epic. So y'all can expect another Safe House for festival weekend for sure.
Yes, sir. How influential it was being a participant in Kenyan Fashion Week and have some of the sexiest women sporting some of your pieces.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out Morgan. Shout out to the whole team for the Acadiana Fashion Week. Also, shout out to Flex, because we've been doing a lot of work. How we even just got involved with them, like, just teamed up with them. Was able to do a segment, and it was just me and my boy. Shout out to my boy, the Dapper Don Tay. We were style brothers at the time, and we were styling for a Pubulus Global. And sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Flex, but yeah, it started there, and we teamed up with Morgan to do a segment, and ever since then, whenever I finally was able to branch off and do something for myself, that's whenever I just head on and did Acadiana Fashion Week. I did 3 of them, and it was very beneficial. Like, I done went to Houston, then I went to Dallas, then that's when I went to New York. Yeah, so shout out to, what was it, On the Rail? Yeah, On the Rail. They kind of put me out there too. They was there at Acadiana Fashion Week, and I remember had to be the second one. Yeah, it was the second one, and they were in this small building, and the guy walked up to me and was like, "We're gonna be, talking to you soon." So Acadiana Fashion Week, man, shout out to them.
Yeah, they opened a lot of doors.
Yeah, they opened some doors for me for sure.
In the city, for sure.
For sure.
You touched on the Rail. How was that?
Yeah, it was real. It was a great experience.
It was different.
Yeah, it was different. Was able to bring my friends and family along. Even did before On the Rail, it was Dallas Fashion Week. So I did a kids show before them, and it was dope. It was fire. I got to connect with the kids, and then after that, we started working with like agencies, to where there was like, these are kids that are part of agencies, and they needed to model, and they were actually starting the first streetwear fashion show, like events that they had going on in Dallas and in Houston, really. And so we did the first show in Houston, and so we went out there, and it was fire. Like, we got to meet like all types of influencers, models, stuff like that. And the guy,
I was there though.
yeah, you was at
facts.
I think the second one.
I didn't go to Dallas.
Yeah, he didn't go to Dallas. But Houston was fire, and that's what really was. After Houston, it was New York, and when we did New York, it was probably the best experience. Like, and then I had him and my friends with me, so it was just like, we really put on for Lafayette, because we even really met some people from like Baton Rouge. I want to say Grambling too. Grambling will really be stamped. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, shout out to Grambling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Really be stamped. But yeah, New York was a great experience. Got to meet like songwriters, influencers, people that work for like Netflix, like all types of shit. Like, it was fire. And COVID really killed a lot, because we were supposed to do Raw Artists New Orleans after that too. And I don't know how true it was, but I had still doing my more research. I had Oxford University hit me up too, so, which is kind of big, and from where I come from, that's like,
It's very big.
yeah. So it's just like something that you just don't expect whenever you're doing clothes, and you just have a normal brand in Lafayette. When you go to New York, and now you want other people to like have you involved. There's select people that I know for sure that's out here that did, moved around. But other than that, like, it was a great experience, man. Shout out to On the Rail. They kind of indicated the Fashion Week, and shout out to Flex.
Definitely.
Yeah, because Flex really implanted that seed.
Shout out Flex.
Yeah, man, he implanted that. He seen something that he sees something in people that you don't see at first, and then you kind of do your thing, and it all speaks for itself. So, yeah, man, the New York thing kind of changed the perspective too.
Yeah, man. Like, us being from Lafayette, from New York, it was a different experience. Like, it's fast paced. We down south, we tend to be slow. That's at least they claim to say, but it's definitely fast paced. The aesthetic is different. They're more open to more things. Their mindset is more open.
Right.
But it was overall a great trip, great experience. That was my first time in New York. We went to Brooklyn, went to parties. They listen to bounce music out there too.
Y'all caught some of that real pizza.
Yeah,
That too.
Yeah, the pizza was fire. I ain't gonna lie. It was walking distance. We stayed in Chinatown.
They listened to Bounce in New York.
They was playing bounce in New York. Went to a party.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They jamming. A
Man,
whole
believe it
bounce
or
set.
not, I think bounce might have originated in New York.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Something I might have heard or read, but don't quote me on it.
What Trigger Man? That Trigger Man come from? What you
I
mean?
think some of that bounce music come from New York.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. But
Don't
see,
quote me on it.
Yeah.
though.
I ain't gonna lie, like
Quote me on it.
New York and Louisiana just like so connected that people don't really realize. Like we get a lot of influence and they get a lot of influence from us too, you know. So just like from the dancing to like clothes.
Oh, trust me, I know.
You know
I
what
know
I'm
a
saying?
lot of people from New Orleans, and some of them
Yeah.
dudes from New Orleans, you can't tell them they ain't from New York.
Yeah,
You know?
Philly, you know,
Yeah,
Philly,
all
you know.
Philly.
Yeah, but
That's why I thought the game, I missed the game. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. I was supposed to go. I know Baltimore, New Orleans, kind of.
Yeah, my cousin
Same
was-
shit, Baltimore put an ass whooping on us. The Saints sorry this year. I ain't gonna lie.
They
Sorry,
fucking
man.
suck.
Make sure
You
they.
know, if you're from Louisiana, you got three things you watch: the
Right.
Pelicans, the Saints, you know what I'm saying, and LSU.
Shit, well, the Pelicans nice this year.
Yeah, shout out
We
to
going
them.
somewhere. The Pelicans going somewhere.
They're a fun team.
Mm-hmm.
Young too.
I like
Facts.
watching them for sure. I want to pray for the Lakers.
Yeah,
I
he
know
a
they
Lakers
got going
fan.
on.
Yes.
Really, my sister's a Lakers fan, but I'm a Spurs fan. We
Yeah,
both-
facts. You Spurs. I'm a Celtics fan.
Yeah,
Coming from Louisiana, it's funny you didn't implicate a Florida leaf in one of your designs.
Yeah, it's just it's coming soon though.
Oh, it's there?
Yes, it's there. I done had so much work. I done showed them that just hasn't been touched yet.
I feel like it's kind of overused though to this point.
Yes,
Like whenever
yes.
me and my graphic designer who made my logo were talking about like making a Acadiana cast, we wanted to like not do things that's overused, like EAUX or which is my last name. It has that, but like a fleur de lis or whatever. So we ended up with that like the Acadiana flag, the castle on it.
Okay,
Right.
but it
Yeah.
still gives it like the Acadiana.
Yeah, yeah, and then each side of it is you see the A and the C for Acadiana cast with the
Yeah.
mic in the negative space. I really
And
like
you
how
got the
it
okay,
Wi-Fi
yeah.
too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's cool though.
We see the vision.
Yeah. Shout out a guy named Dylan Fall, a buddy of mine who made that. He's from Crowley, but he lives in Denver now.
Okay,
Word.
shout out. A lot of them people been moving, man. Like Colorado, Denver, and shit like that. Like,
But
But it all start here.
Yeah,
man,
it
there's a lot
starts
of
in
people,
life
you'll
here.
be surprised, man. In the 337, the Kenyan area.
that's
that's
crazy.
doing a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
that's what we all about. We different. Like, we always since high school, we was always the different ones. Like
Yeah.
how we would dress, how we would act, always culture, always curating, giving people new things, inspiring people to create. That's all what we about.
Yeah.
337 Visionaries. That's what they used to call me and him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
we a
that.
partnership. Yeah, 337
Yeah.
Visionaries. That's all.
Yeah.
That's us.
Right. That was the goal too.
And where does the creativity come when it's time to make a design to be put on on a piece?
I ain't gonna
It
lie.
falls out the sky, or
Nah, definitely. It's
Yeah,
just
he
like,
be having some shit. He be sending me shit. I'll be like, what the fuck? Where you
Yeah.
get that from? Like,
I ain't
what?
gonna lie. I'll be watching. Like, I'm an anime fan. Like Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I don't have like the specifics, but just like their culture is kind of inspirational. Just to be different. You know what I'm saying? Murakami definitely inspiration because it's just like off the wall designs. It's just a lot of just a lot of creativity comes from them too. Like, I don't know, just where it comes from, or just from everything that I like, like from anime to that, just different things. Even like gas store tees, like, or you go to the gas station and you see those tight tees, like I
Yeah.
like I just like the design, like, or like even the Bass Pro T-shirts. Like I used to wear them
Before
I used to
before
went to the
people-
club in one of them, like
Before before I want to say he was wearing that shit in 2016. Bro.
I think around
Yeah.
like when race car tees was fire.
Yeah, around that time, 2015, 2016. But
But it's just like, just being a graphic designer and just liking different graphics. Like, I think that's where what that originates too. And just when it comes to creating, just like taking different aspects of stuff that I like or stuff that I,
What kind of software do you use to create?
Adobe Photoshop for sure. Yeah, always been definitely.
You self-taught or like YouTube or?
Nah, I went to Karen Crow. I was in academy.
Oh, okay.
So they, graphic design, small business courses, stuff like that. Even doing like videos too. So it was just like so happened. I knew like graphic design, and then I wanted to go into clothes. It was like,
then he could
alright.
draw. He used to
Yeah,
draw shit. He used to
Canvas
draw.
code
He had a
drawing.
little book.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I used to do that, but I wasn't too great at it. It was just,
So
yes, you can tell I was just artistic a little bit.
doodling.
Yeah, it's where it comes from. Yeah.
Do y'all think females support more than the fellas?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if they
I
like
hear
it.
it too.
It's definitely, if they like it, they buying it. Like, they'll spend their money. You feel me? Guys will second think, especially if it has a brand on it. So that's just my opinion. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Lately, I've been meeting a lot of people that's just wanting to be different nowadays, like in this era, that'll support small businesses or like black-owned brands.
It's more open-minded. It's
Yeah.
more open-minded, I want to say, than versus like 5 years ago.
Right.
You know, especially when I feel like when Nip died, like more people got inspired to be entrepreneurs.
Yeah, I agree.
And that he really spreaded that movement, you know, that mindset. But before that, people, I feel like they
I feel
wasn't
like it
really.
stapled it.
They would sleep.
Yeah, they wasn't really on trying to be their own boss, you know.
Yeah, right.
They wasn't trying to take that risk. I want to say, like, trying to be an entrepreneur, do cool shit, you know. But
Yeah.
we've been creating. That's in us, you know.
Yeah.
We gonna keep on going. We've been creating for years.
But
And it's,
females, shout out to the females.
Yeah, the
Especially-
females.
Definitely shout out to the females.
Yeah, man, we always gonna show love.
Yeah, females. They definitely support us way more.
Yeah,
But
they make it poppin'.
yeah,
They definitely make
and
it
I
poppin'.
feel like, you know, probably, you know, if a chick, if the females listening to it, or the females all in the event, like we'll throw parties, it'd be females free. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always for the ladies. You know, we'll do shit. You'll give them bags, little shit like that, all
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of shit for the ladies or whatever.
Free
But
liquor.
that's the men gonna follow. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you know.
that's a basic marketing.
Right. You know.
hmm
What are some of the models and artists you work with?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what are they? What
Yeah.
are some of them?
Some of them.
Oh man.
So many.
Yeah, it's so many. It's just because I worked with, like I said, people in New York, Dallas, Louisiana. One person that I do want to work with that I haven't worked with is Angel. She's from Lafayette, and she's really doing big things right now. Like I didn't see her on the cover with like Gucci and Adidas.
Okay.
So I think that's just one model I haven't worked with. But shout out to all the models that I have worked with, because it's like it's always an experience. You know what I'm saying? I had brand ambassadors.
Yeah. Who are some
Still
of those
do.
guys?
Camry, shout out Camry, and Kia. Those are my top two for sure. They was my strongest. They was in Acadiana Fashion Week too. So it was just like more, like it was just better just to have like models that knew what they were doing, and just comfortable in modeling. You know. Also, who was it? Slim. We had did them. We had did them for a low key worldwide cover. We had released T-shirts, and also, man, I'm name slipping right now.
Who? With the Slim J.
Yeah, and Jay.
VR.
Jay.
We did campaigns with.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I did shoots with people in Cali. We like when we travel. We like to work too. So we like to find creators in the area.
But the main one is definitely for the brand, Slim Kia and Camry.
Yeah, they
carried
definitely.
me for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Who else?
I mean, just those are really anchors for me, to be honest.
What about dudes? We had like Koyo from Politics.
Oh, definitely.
He did a shoot.
Yeah, and shout out Twizzle. Twizzle, they really stand for my Coach jackets. Yeah, and shout out to my boy Tay too. He's a model too.
Artists you work with. You work with so many artists.
Recently it was Dita on site. I really staple. His name is Weed Junkie from New Orleans.
Yeah, I heard of Weed Junkie.
Yeah, met him through one of my partners out here. He's a cameraman too. And also, who else I worked with?
Man, who else, bro? A lot of people.
Well, how do you go about like networking and finding people to work with?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Like Dro Jack too. Just a lot of people that we didn't shot videos for. He didn't shot videos for.
Yeah.
That would just like that's how we make it work.
Yeah, we offer services like, you know, he does graphic design, so we meet people through that way. I shoot videos, so I'm always with artists or having artists inquire and things like that. So it just
shout out to
bounces
young Micah too.
like that. Yeah, it's definitely Micah.
Yeah, I've been working with him a lot lately from New Orleans. We actually got a video we about to drop, and that's just, you know, that's where it comes from, just networking, reaching the different stuff.
And I feel like if you make yourself open, like the more you make yourself, like you offer services, you do more things, people are going to gravitate to you. You know, for sure. Like people gonna
Yeah, I would forget Will Euro too.
Yeah, Will Euro definitely from New Orleans.
Shout out Morgan hooking that up.
Yeah, Morgan.
Just a lot of influence that.
A lot of people, so many to name we didn't work with. People, Young Germ.
Yeah.
He wear your shit. Pop Star Slime.
Yeah,
Fuck
just a lot. It's like if you from Lafayette,
you know.
Yeah, you know if you're definitely doing something, you got a staple to. You done ran into
some way.
In some way or some shape. So it's like shout out to everybody, bro. Like
really.
Yeah, it's called because it's hard to to name when you got so many people.
Well, what's the winter collection drop yet?
I ain't gonna lie, the way I've been pushing clothes, I kind of let it marinate. So like I've been having these jumpsuits for about a year now, and that's really what's winter for me, you know. And I work a lot around customs, so that's what really carries me as well, is customs and having pieces that are float around for about a year. You know what I'm saying? And then like my dog tees just popped up out of nowhere. Like, you know, I've been having those for about a year. You know, so it's just holding on to designs that, you know, that might not catch on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I done made so much stuff that probably hadn't caught on yet that later people gonna catch on. Like I've been having this neck warmer that I got on right now. I got some, you know,
jewels. You was doing that before the pandemic.
Yeah, before, you know what I'm saying?
Masks and stuff like that.
And mom, shout out to Bombs, huh? She was on us. She was like, make sure y'all got something cover y'all face.
Right. We went to New York like right when the COVID hit. COVID was in China. You remember when they first was Chinatown? Right. They first was saying like, you know, that's where it originated type shit. We was in New York, in Chinatown at that time. So yeah, it was hectic. Like it was different.
And so it was fire. So it'd just be like little stuff that we might need, that we might want to put on. You know, I kind of implement that in the clothes that I make. So, like, we might need something warm, like a jacket or like a shirt or like, you know what I'm saying? I always want...
Practical shit.
Yeah, you know? Kind of make it make sense. Like,
but he'll hit you with them exclusives, like those customs, you know, like customs. He'll do like, you know,
I got
crazy ass pants on. You got right now.
Some camos on with some jewels on them too.
Type shit.
So, just try to be different.
Then, you know, we got these snapbacks that we've been having, low-key worldwide, low-key in Lafayette. We got another colorway that we've been dropping, stuff like that. So people really love this. This is like a stample, one of our stample designs.
Yeah, that's one of our hardest designs too, like marketable designs too. So Baton Rouge coming soon, New Orleans coming soon. We love Austin. We love Houston.
We love LA.
Yeah,
love
LA definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. LA was a vibe.
So any new drops, fellas, that's coming?
Oh yeah.
Expecting? What can we be expecting?
Definitely, man. I'm looking towards the summer. I got some teas that I want to drop, and I've been wanting to drop them since last year. So it's just like I be sitting on designs, man. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I've been sitting on designs.
Yeah, he got hella shit in the vault. Like,
so it's just like when I drop it, y'all just be ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? So definitely I'm planning on this summer. You know what I'm saying? Summer gonna be hot. Cause last summer I dropped these shorts and they went crazy. And they sold out.
It's crazy. Like when I say what he got on, like he been having this piece like for a minute, but like everybody just catching on to it. Like it's hot. Like everybody buying this shit like right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's like you just take that one person, you know what I'm saying? Or like that one situation, you feel me? So we did events where we didn't sold items that like we just been having. So I just feel like it's one thing I need to work on is getting out there more and like expanding more, you know what I'm saying, so people can see it. So I feel like if they see it, then they might want to, you know, offer word, you know, word them out now. Y'all hear what's going on. Like,
Yeah,
now. But I feel like that's how it's just been lately. You feel me? That's why designs probably popping up late on y'all. So we're just gonna keep pushing it out there and hopefully y'all catch on. You know, feel me?
They're gonna catch on because y'all low-key worldwide.
You feel me? And that's what it really is. They be like, that's a contradiction. How you gonna be low-key but worldwide? But that's the goal, bro. Like,
facts.
You feel me? You don't see too many people making that money. They behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like behind the camera. You know? We were just talking, saying a lot of people want to be in front of the camera. Nah, we got cameramen and we designers. We behind
editors.
The camera.
Like we do the things that people don't want to do or scared to do. You know,
that's we don't really care to be the face. Like it don't really matter. Like it's cool. That's what we got Kodope for. I'm
Yes,
saying? We got artists.
Kodo. We need more music, Kodo.
Yeah,
Like the
man.
last project, we need more music.
Yeah.
Fuck
He
Kodo,
just dropped. He
definitely.
dropped. Well, he dropped Ghetto Dreams. Ghetto Dreams 2.
Yeah, I like
The
that.
Ghetto Dreams series.
Definitely, man. Shout out to all the young artists too. That's how we network too.
Through the youth.
Yeah, through the youth.
We
The youth
really
is really
keep-
where it's at right now. Like they gon' you know, keep your stuff floating and keep it original too. Cause a lot of kids have a lot of different styles. Like
Dre So High.
yeah, shout out Dre.
Shout out, Dre.
Twin Oozes.
Yeah,
You know? OTL Beezy. All kind of people. We fuck with like local artists.
yeah, man.
Pop
New Orleans
stars,
got a
man,
sound
yeah.
too. New Orleans
Yeah.
always do have a sound.
We in New Orleans. We in BR with
Shout out,
it.
Bo.
Shreveport.
Point the people in the direction where they can pick up some of this clothing line.
Well, you can also go. Well, you can definitely go on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Run the City Clothing. It's RUNCA. Oh, I'm sorry. RUNDACITYCO. Run the City Co. And also, I have an Instagram. Website. It's www.runthecityclothing.com. And you can also find what the fitted caps. They can DM us right now.
Yeah, we like to keep our products exclusive. Like when we sell when we do pop ups too a lot of times. Like, but you could DM us at Loki Worldwide on Instagram and to inquire about getting a snapback. For right now, so.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I spell my brand right. RUNDACITYCO. Yeah, that's the
Facts, Run the City
Instagram.
Co.
You know what I'm saying?
Get at me for a video shot by JWARD. You know, photos, photography.
All
I
that,
do
man.
it all.
Low Key Worldwide.
We do a
Follow us on that
production,
too.
event covers. You know, we do all the recaps. Anything you could think of, we in it. You know, we've been doing it. Anything creative, so
Right, man.
we here to work.
Definitely, man.
Tap
That's what we
in
here
with us,
for.
man.
I feel like 2023 our year.
Yes, sir. 2023, most definitely my year.
For
That's
sure, man. Shout
That's
out
our
to
year,
CMC,
fellas.
man.
Same.
We've been putting in work.
Definitely, man. This shit.
Before we get out of here, let's give a shout out to Acadiana Cash.
Shout out
to
Let's put
Acadiana
on for
Cash,
337 the right way.
Oh yeah, Acadiana Cast, man. We had the #1 podcast.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for this opportunity, giving us those creators a voice.
Yeah, it's real cool. Great
You know?
vibes. Acadiana Cast, man.
For
Shout out to
sure.
y'all.
I'm
CMC.
Pakman James.
Y'all, Cameron the City.
And I'm JWARD, shot by JWARD SP.
Yeah,
And we out.
we out.
This podcast is part of the Acadiana Cast Network. Go to acadianacast.com for more locally sourced content.